Hi everyone, it is me, Jordan Long here, and I'm talking about today getting a credit card. Or, since credit is a French borrowed word, card is a Greek borrowed word, the English word would be a borrow sheet. And I had a misbelief about it. You see, I always thought it was like a loan, but then when it came to a loan, it meant that you had to work with the geld, and that you had to then give it back. With borrowing, you don't have to work with it. But if you do, then you're answerable to owe back whatever you took from it. So, which one did you get? Well, Philip, the one that I am going through is the PMC one. Yeah, well, that's good. Yeah, I guess I could have gone through and I could have gotten, New World Fast, or Seek, or Teacher Sheet, or Visa, or City, whatever, or Headstead 1, or in Standard English for folks who don't understand what I just said, which those are English words, but for those who don't know the English words but know the borrowed words more, that would be Capital One, Discovery, American Express, MasterCard. Yeah. It's not that they don't know those words, they just hear the borrowed words more than the English words, so they don't always know they don't know the right words to say. Well, anyway, there you go. So I got one of those borrow cheats, and I always thought you could pick and choose how much that you want to put on it, but no, they pick and choose how much to give to you, how much they think that you can afford to owe back if you borrow out from them. And there's a whole bunch of other things that they look at too to to give you whatever your cutoff is. But you always know how it's hard, Philip, to get one if you never had no loan yesteryear or borrow yesteryear of anyone. Yeah, you always got to start out building up on that. But how do you build up on that if you never had it? So you always got to start with you always got to get a borrow sheet with someone who has a loan yesteryear and a borrow yesteryear. Meaning they have a yesteryear of having loans and owing back the loans, and borrowing and owing back what they borrowed. Yeah, you would think that owing on one's tolls each month and on toll would go to it. Yes and no. They don't look at that stuff as borrowing and owing, because in their mind they believe that you're not taking geld from them. You see, why they don't see it that way is that you're giving to them for the business that they give you. So that's why they don't see it that way, because you're not borrowing geld from them. You see, with a loan or with borrowing, you're taking geld that was given to you, but you're owing it back. So that's why I look at that stuff. Yeah, I don't know what they look like. So I go on Google to see likenesses of PMC's borrow sheet, and it comes in all kinds of brightnesses: gray, black, white, yellow, whatever, green, and they all got Visa slammed on them. So you're telling me that PMC has to work Bank of America or holder of the New World Visa's offshoot just to hold on to their shit? I guess. I don't know. I guess so. I don't know why that. I don't know why other loan borrowers or gal holders or whatever you want to call them, like, why do they always got to put someone else's name at the end of it? It makes you miss it. Like, is it almost if, oh, because they work, so they hold has someone else holds their shit for them, which is a little misleading. Yeah, it is a little misleading. So I just overlooked that little shitty thing on the sheet. Everything else is great. Yeah. But I'm always, you get these sheets out of a need, because something might happen where you might have to work the Guild. Then you always wonder if you can owe back whatever you took from them. Alright, let's just mind see. Let's just play and say this is a loan sheet. But it's not. They all look like this. And no need what loan borrower, no need what borrowing guild you go with. Their borrowing sheets always tend to look the same. They either got their name on it, with some kind of tracks on it, and then a beginning track when it started, and the ending track when you got to get it renewed, and then most likely the name of the business and whatever. Blah, blah. Yeah, they always look the same. And each one of them's always got someone else's name at the bottom. Meaning that if you get PMC, they're going to have Visa slammed on it, which is misleading because you didn't get it through Bank of America or Holder of the New World. You didn't get it through their Visa offshoot. Whatever. Does that mean Godmother Xena and me get two of them? Well, if you both went together to get the borrow sheet, then you would both get the cards. You both get sheets, and both your names are on it, so you would both get you both would get it. Yeah, and my understanding is that one day it would fully become mine once she dies, which is many years off, but yeah, that's the understanding of it. You know, so I get one and she gets one. Yes, that's how it works. Since you're both holders of it, or whatever they call folks who get borrow sheets from them. Well, that was me talking with Philip, the housekeeper, about getting a borrow sheet. The borrow sheet I got comes from PMC, which isn't always known for having borrowed sheets. They're known for their Guild holding and their loans, but not so much known for their borrowing guild. They do all three things, I guess, now. Just like every other loan holder, every other Guild holder, borrowed guild and loan guild out there. I guess they all do this. They do all three things now. Got to keep up with the business. So anyway, if you like that film, follow me over here at the Jordan Long Show, if I renamed it. And watch the last film I made yesterday over here, when I talked about I don't know how to say your name. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later. Bye.